Alright, welcome in everyone. We are here with Star Trek Voyager, Across the Unknown. Just released. And from what I've seen, looks okay. Looks pretty promising for a Star Trek game. I don't know. Some of the stuff I see kind of reminded me of like a little Fallout shelter with some space exploration, and so I'm all about it. It looks cool. I am familiar with Star Trek Voyager. I have seen the series. And, yeah. And if I do some reading, I apologize if I mispronounce or missay words. So, yeah. Let's just go with an adventure here. Let's see. Alright, so
a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands.
Well,
I find the missing Maquis. She puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager.
yes.
Might even get to touch the helm.
If you're lucky, Tom. If you're lucky. But we'll see. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Alright, Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Reported for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best pilot in the sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. Yes, well, pilot extraordinaire, Ensign, you got a little cocky fella, you know. Alright, so let's get that going there. Okay. The Maquis, wow, I heard a lot of stories about them. Relax, I was with the Maquis only for a couple of weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. A penal colony? Never heard such a thing. Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands. This is the captain. Report to your stations. We out of here. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum whoop. Alright, stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen and subtle smile, can't even talk, smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Well, Janeway, scanners are picking up one other vessel in the system. No, picking up no other vessel in the system, Captain. Oh my god, this is going to be a long game. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? Janeway Southern, you know. I wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. Oh, well, shit. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards us. Voyager is powerful is power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Initiate them shits. Red alert, helm, and mace of maneuvers. Too late. The wave has will intercept us in 5 seconds. Oh my god. Brace for impact, you bastards! All is lost, all is lost! Oh, this was a fun game. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, we're still alive. As the crew regains consciousness, they find the bridge in total devastation. Twisted metals, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint the grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporter's offline, and we are receiving casualty reports. Bridge to stick bay. Doctor, we got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks, and the deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to gray mode. We're on reserves, barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography. Can't talk. Must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online. Okay, Captain. Click on the question mark icon one left of screen to revisit other tutorials. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. Switching power supply. Clicky, switch on, clicky. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to say is trying to stammer is we are not in the Badlands anymore. Well, then where are we, Tom? Oh, look, a space station. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? But how? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm and find us deuterium source. Yeah, scan points of Mr. Smartway and the white question marks to reveal resources. Scan into your real deuterium. That one. The one I'm thinking of, you know what it is. You know what it is. Okay, so I can move the map this way. Well, what is that doing? What is that? What if so when I'm pressing it, what's it doing? Okay. So if I click it this way, scanning, okay. So how do I do this? Well, I found the deuterium. Okay, hold on here. Figure this stuff out so I can control stuff this way with the controller. Mouse is a lot faster, however. Alright, click it. So if I click it and scan it, hold the scan S. So my controller is different than these, so I'm thinking this is X. Yes, okay. So let's go ahead and do a quick scan of the system here. And let's see what we got to work with out here. We got plenty of go-go juice there. Nothing going on there. 9 cycles away. That one is right there. That one is right there. Alright, so that's only 2 cycles away. That's 5 cycles away, so we're obviously going this way. A Class Y planet. So in order to go up here, I need to use my mouse, though. Let's see. Let's see how long I can use my mouse without having to use anything else. Alright, so we got Borg nanites. Gel packs, bio-gel packs, science points, dilithium, deuterium, the energy, the battery, duranium, terranium, and food. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go there. So if I go zoom all the way in and I push this, that puts me back to the ship. Okay. Is there a way to rotate? Yeah, okay. This way like that. Okay. And the way to scan across the screen is this way. Okay. That is lovely, my friend. That is lovely. What is this here? What is this 2 cycles away? Let's scan. Alright, so let's go here then. Set a course. And engage, my friends. Okay? Alright, we detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Max 877. Let's see, we are maxed at 1,000, so that would just be a waste. So we're going to go here. Continue. Alright. Ready to increase warp core power output. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship, no doubt. To generate energy, it continues to consume uranium. Okay, yeah, we got it. Thanks. Clicky click. Clicky click. Yay, we're turning to normal, Captain. Good. Now, what about the thing? Is this ray thing good now, okay? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detect a marquee vessel next to it. Okay. Try hailing them. No response. Scan for life signs. There's no one on board, Captain. Scan the array. It seems our sensors can't penetrate it. Well, what the shit, dude? Okay. Miss Paris gets to the terrain deposit. We'll need to repair the transporter room. Alright. Yeah, fuel power, central construction and repair. Okay. Alright, let me play the game. I love the tutorial, but I want to play something here, okay? Collect the store uranium. So this is this stuff here. So that's 2 cycles away. So let's head over there. I want to go into my ship though. I should be doing some other things here. Alright, this is offline. So can we turn it on right now? Yes, we can. Alright, this is offline. Switch that bad boy on. Thank you. Alright, we can cruise around with that. Good, okay. Good. So we have main engineering. We have sick bay. Alright, we're going to need to get some stuff rocking here. Alright, go back to the system. We're here. Focus on salvaging other parts. 89. I don't have a torpedo bay, so we'll have to do that for now. Is that automatic or is that... Did I stop at? Let's see. Alright. We have now all the shit we need, Cap. Repairs the transport room, Captain. Alright. Well, let's repair it. Well... bring up through controls. If the resources or teams needed to, you can initiate repairs. Okay. Initiate repairs then, fella guy. Whee! That zoom is intense. Okay. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris said, of course, is Ray. It's time to go get some answers. What if I don't want to, Janeway? What if I want to fly around and see what else I can dig up? Let's see. Let's go back to ship real quick. So, transporters are back online, right? Yes. So that means I have an available work team, right? So I can go do some other things like get shield generator online. Sounds like a great idea. Let's get that done. So that'll take 2 cycles. That's 2 cycles away. Isn't that amazing? How many of these can we hold? 100? I feel like we might want to do a lot more of that action, Jackson. Alright, let's go progress the story a little bit here, I suppose. 2 cycles away, we should have our, yes, shield generator back online, Captain. That's amazing! It's amazing! Alright, so... what is this? Science lab? I feel like that's going to be pretty important. Torpedoes will be a good one to have on. Workshop. Ooh, another workshop, though. That's like more people, right? I might just cruise around and fix stuff. I don't know. Let's see. What do we got here? Repair. We got 1, 2, 14. Yeah, 2 days. I'm thinking we should do that. I'm thinking we should do that, my friend. I think we should do that. I think we're just gonna run over here real quick just to see what it is. Let's cruise over there real quick, fellas. What do you think? Now our science lab is done. Very good, very good. Repairing science lab operational. Thank you kindly. Engineers craft items with torpedoes within workshops. Crafting an item costs resources and takes time. Okay. Well, engineering office. Work teams are required to perform. Oh, engineering office is the one I want. Let's do that. Let's get that repaired. Yes. That's gonna put us way over. We'll leave that for now. We only got one more source over here. 10 cycles away. Oh no, there's one here. Nothing to scan on these guys here. That one's 7 cycles away. Well, let's just roll back here for now. Alright, engineering office is done. Beautiful, beautiful. I can dig it to the most, my friend. Ruined room. Removing. We have one of 2 teams. Nice. Very good. Let's get sickbay working too. Very good, very good. Ensign Kim, Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Alright, our away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. These heroes with the matching skills for your away team. Okay, select the heroes with the matching skills. Well, I think you might match a couple of them. And, well, you know, let's go, Kim. Little tutorial missions, love them. Gotta love them. Hopefully we succeed. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Okay, Captain. We seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Look for any footprints or strange noises. Scan for any life signs or strange energy signatures. So let me see. That's a Kimmy. That's a Doody Doobob. We're gonna need a lot more Kimmy. Oh, I don't know. This is gonna be a challenge here. Let's see. Well, that's the easy one. Alright, let's scan for life signs. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emitting from the nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the cornfield and find a farm with people working in the field. An old man sits on the porch with a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. Good. After a challenge, the team members become fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Alright, let them rest for the next challenge to recover any plan ahead accordingly. Alright, well, if I don't want to let him, what if, you know, Cap, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Demanding to know what's going on. Try to read his body language for any clues. I guess we'll read him. There, I guess we'll have to read him. Alright, Harry and Tom discreetly observe an old man trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put their finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early, how it is not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Alright, we can't select more than one hero for a challenge. Blah, 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 blah. If the best regards go, KKKKK. But the old man isn't much help. Blah, blah, blah. So... okay. Freshly came, investigate the barn and the barn wall for a hidden door. Try to analyze what these energy readings could be. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. Well, we get 150 of that. We get 10 science, so we get that one. I mean, for the tutorial purposes, it wants me to do that, but that's going to make them both tired. And I might need Tom on the next one. But I guess for the tutorial purposes, we'll do that. We got a success. Okay, here I try. I'm trying to disrupt the energy. Got a picture where we're probably going to room because just people, including a tattooed man and a half Klingon woman lying on the surgical tables. I made a decision that influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked in gold. Oh, okay. These people must be the Mr. McKee. They are being held here, captured. We must get them out of here. The heartbeat in my earphone just threw me off. I thought someone was knocking on my door. I was like, what the? Alright, interesting. Quick-witted. Wake up the half-Klingon woman. Pilot, wake up the tattooed man. I mean... yeah, I suppose. Harry spins towards the half-Klingon, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, an old man stops him. He looks a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blind white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Alright, so that is that. Away team. Did we level up? We did! Way to go, Harry! Oh my god, Tommy, you two fella guy! Alright. So it's under return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits return. Blah blah blah. Harry Kim on his picture materializes behind her. What happened on that array, Harry? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours, but we were just there, right, Tom? Tom. Seems like he's still in the array. I hope. Captain, we're being hailed by the Marquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander. But I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us. One of our own is missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Okay. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the McCree crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss the shared problems. Yes. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. Okay. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Mr. Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your Maquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I performed my Marquis duties to the highest standards. But talk. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and Mr. Commander and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that. We can't get back in that easy. They're sealed and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok can get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever is jamming our communications. Report back to me as soon as we have a solution. I will admit I did watch old Raptor play this on a live stream, so kind of familiar with the beginning of the game a little bit here. If you're not familiar with Raptor, check him out on YouTube. Raptor, he's a pretty good guy. His live stream was pretty hilarious. Just the other day, his first one playing this, he had kept mispronouncing Chakotay, and it was just hilarious. I mean, if you don't know the name, reading it is almost impossible. I think I would never be able to get it. So he did a lot better than I did. But his chat was blowing him up. It was hilarious. Trying to put in how to spell it and shit. It's pronounced this and do this. And he was just getting so pissed. Oh, it was so great. I loved it. So I had to throw him a subscribe. So yeah, go check him out. He's pretty funny. Let's see here. So we are waiting for cycles. We need to be moving to do cycles. Oh, this is done. Okay. Ruined room removal concluded. Okay. Let's calm down, everybody. Let's calm down. Let a guy think here. Let's haul us back up. Okay. Yes. Well, we can put it on premium. That's going to start sucking down my juice. But they're happy. They're all happy. Alright, let's get up in here. Let's get some emergency crews going here. Got 4 cycles on that Action Jackson. Let's go back to the system. Entering the station 98. That should be how many we have? We only get 100, right? Yeah, that's ooh. Let's go ahead and just leave for now. Can I progress? What's this? What is this? Oh, there's my warp core, morale, okay, crew, okay. Total crew is 50, assigned crew 33, available crew 17, very good info to have. Heroes. I got these guys. You're missing in action. The combat. Okay. Yes, warp core. Okay. Morale. That's the big one right there. Okay, so let's go back into our ship here real quick. We got 3 cycles remaining for that. Science laboratory. Let us check out some research action ejection. Yeah, my friend. First thing I want to do. I know I should get crew quarters. Absolutely first thing, but there's some other things. Like field training. Could be very useful. Let's see, I heard of another one. Where was engineering, perhaps? Plasma torch. $14 days. I'm gonna be doing a lot of clearing too. I could wait. 14 days, 40 points. I think this is essential getter. It'll help so much. Let's do that. 14. Let's go. And then we'll come and get plasma torch. Then I think we'll get field training. I think that's what I will go. I think that's how we'll do. We'll try to do that. It's a 3 spot. 3 cycles for that. 49 for there. I need to be able to advance without traveling. Would be nice. It's 4 cycles away. Let's just travel, I guess. Go cruising around. Just cruising. Doing some cruising. Alright, both our ruined rooms are ready. So let's go ahead. Oh no, well, it's beautiful now. Shoot. Big old nice fat room. Let's put in some emergency quarters here. Close. Put in some emergency quarters here. What? What do you want? Leave me alone. Alright, Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communications. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Starship Federation Enterprise. Boy. I was going off script. That's how I do. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. You might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Well, this dude he ain't a human. So I'm doubting his humanity's gonna be humane. Yes, let's scan your array, my friend. No signs of them. No humanoids. Okay, I understand, but I have no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? It must horror a debt that I can never be repaid. I find something that I cannot be found. What are you looking for? Maybe we can help. You have searched your galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. No. You're stealing my time. You don't understand. I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it, we haven't gotten any closer to Paris or Chakotay. You managed to get something. Your Starfleet, don't you know how to fight? But you sure talk good. Captain, if I may. I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only we have. Thoughts, Mrs. Torres? I don't like this any more than you do. But it's easier if we work together, Captain. Helm, set a course to the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find all people. Neighboring system, maximum warp. Okay, the second map shows you can either travel direct to another system or you can scan the system and first selecting the specific port to visit. Okay, collect it. Let's see, what do we got here? Alright, cool. We are full. Alright, so we can go into sector. We're coming up here 8 cycles away, so let's go ahead and holobuckas. Hauling it over here, so we got our done, and done. We're gonna need a bunch more though. So while we wait, start getting this room cleared out. Let's start getting this room cleared out. 6 cycles each. Let's cruise over here. Continue. First episode done here before we get the end of our own episode here. Let's see what we have here. Following the array's energy pulses, the Voyager discovers it is a planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Arton, Paris, and Commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place. Perhaps. I would say the chances are pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Obviously, we're going to do a scan of the planet. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. Has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no oceans, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Alright, analyze the planet's atmosphere. Let's do that. Let's take a look at what happened here. The atmosphere contains no neurologic particles, Captain. The planet is incapable of producing rain. I've studied thousands of M-class planets. I've never seen an atmosphere without that. There, yes. There must have been some kind of extraordinary environmental disaster. You can study the planet in detail after we rescue Chakotay. Alright, let's keep going here. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren place in the desert. I recommend an away team investigate the area. There is something else. The intervals between each pulse has decreased by a 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The energy says he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we better hurry. Prepare the away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Hey. Oh. Neelix. Is that you? Is that Neelix? Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. A particular alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps he's an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Do you think? Greetings, looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mister Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you're whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought you here against your will. Sounds like you've heard the story 1,000 times. 1,000 times, well, 100 times, maybe 50 times, but the Caretaker has been bringing ships here from far. The Caretaker. That's what the Okampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew, right? Yes. They're likely down on the planet with the Okampa, but Captain, it is a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course, a guide needs a little, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I have had it rough initially. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Alright, so now that we got Mr. Neelix on board, sucking down food and water, we still need to build a cargo bay. We got about 3 cycles till Neelix is ready to talk. That's about 3 cycles away. We got 3 cycles and 2 cycles to do that. So let us go here. Ruined room, enter ship, thank you. 1 cycle away from that. Let's go ahead. I want to put it over here though. Let's wait one more. Let's go back. Thank you. We got a incoming call. Let's sure it's Neelix saying, I'm full, Cap. So let us put in Chicago Bay number 2. Put him back here. What? Leave me alone. I'm building. That was a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I have never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smoothie, and vibrant concoction. What was it called? Tomato soup. Oh, yes, you're somewhat a wizard. Yes, I know. Your Alfrani hair possible is mouth-watering. Yes, Mr. Neelix, I'm pleased. You're enjoying yourself, but we need to get going here. Oh, yes, the missing crew. Right, scan southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes at the foot. You'll find a Kazon, what? A Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but they're right approach. You can call them resources. I use the combo had our people. The combo do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit more difficult. Blah blah blah. Alright, that's what we're about to these guys. Water is a precious commodity. Yes. Prepare an away team. You'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Alright, so we got 5 cycles till that's done. I do have an open team right now. So if we put in another crew quarters, let's see, this has got 12 in it. 12 of 12, 12 of 12. And this has got 6 of 12. So I can get rid of one of these. Well, for now, let's just go ahead and have you start clearing out this ruined room, I guess. Oh, wait, torpedo launch pad. God, I need to get that going. Duh. Can we pause that and put you on this instead? Yes, that's better. Thank you. Okay. System. 3 cycles, 4 cycles. Let's take the roundabout route. What do you think? Yes, field training is done. Just in time for our next away mission here. Awesome sauce. Alright, small battery compartment would be useful. Crew, we got crew quarters. We got inspired workforce. Bonus increases by 20. Okay, that's about it for crew. Combat. Hull reinforcement 1, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Captains acknowledge an increased meal gain after a 1 combat plus 50 morale. That might not be a bad thing either. We ain't got no Borg action Jackson on deck. Hydroponics bay. You know what? Bring that on. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Because if I remember from the show, they had to have a hydroponics bay because, dang it. Alright, so we got 1 remaining on that. Let's go ahead to system and boop, yes, torpedo launch bay is ready for done. Go ahead and unpause that. I don't have that on resume, right? I said resume, right? Continue the building process. I said continue the building process. Do it. Wait, what do you mean no work to... Oh, I gotta hit that, dummy. Now you can come over here and do that. Idiot. Alright. Good. So, let's see. Shield generator. Let's go ahead and look at... putting maybe T-Rock over there for right now. Mess hall. Do I have... I guess we could put you in there for right now. Science! Yeah, Mr. Kim, get your science on, my guy. Sick bay, do I have the doctor yet? I don't think I do, no. Engineering office, nothing going on there. L Torps. Yeah, you will be moved down there if I need you to be. Alright, I guess that'll do for now. Alright, back to system. Let's go ahead and cruise over here. Cargo bay is done, thank you. Promise fulfilled. Let us put in these guys here. For now, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Alright. That's what I want to do here. This little room, and I got another. I'm gonna have another little room. I can take both of those out. Move one of them down here. Put another one. We got that one right there. Put regular crew quarters in. What else can we build? Anything else? Let's see. Engineering office, cargo bay. Engineering office provides 1 work team. Ooh, that's pretty good. Got a 3-pack too. Yeah, that is. Can't do that. could be better there, though. Alright, well, we got one teamwork. I got anything else another team can do? Anything for a 2-pack other than emergency quarters? Technology, what do we got here? No. Hell combat though. Nothing borderline, alright. I guess. We'll just let that ride. 4 cycles till that's done. I can put in another thing in there. I can put in... Do I do another crew quarters here and get rid of one of those? That's a 50 though. Let's wait, because I don't think there's any more. Yeah, let's wait. Alright, we reached our destination there, Capitano. Get that away team ready to go. Mr. Neelix, report to the transporter room there, fella guy. Alright, we need a recommended trait selection, survivalist, and an innovator. Alright, well, we need the innovator. Let's take Balana. Come with us, girl. And then we got a survivalist, which would be Chakotay's, but Chakotay's going. He's like in need of all help right now. Chakotay is. We should take T-Walk though, because I think we could level him up. To be truthfully honest with you, Chakotay, to Bologna, and the Neelix. Get it to go, gone. Alright, the away team materializes in a small valley between 2 dead volcanoes. The sun burns down and the fuck, I can't even talk. Mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and wind whips into the eyes. Capture the tripoders are malfunctioning, struggling our way through. Guess we gotta use old Tuvok on that one, huh? Get old Tuvok. What do you got, buddy? Okay, good. Captain Sandstorm is hard in our way. Whatever do we do? Well, old Tuvok's pretty fatigued. Innovator, well, let's, I suppose, do that. Critical success. Waste no time and bitches about it the whole time. Yes. Alright. How should we torture that people? Well, we gotta let Neelix do it because he's the one who brought us here. Yes, let's go. Alright, Neelix does this thing. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. Yes. Got a little pointy-head girl behind you. Captain, offer some water to these fools. Alright, Balana, do your thing, girl. Yes. Jabbing. Way to go, Neelix, just jumping in there, pointing guns at people. What a douche. Alright. Sometimes certain person indicator. Oh, people could die. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Alright, so secure retreat with phaser fire, a tactical retreat run, appraise, and carefully withdraw. Appease and carefully withdraw. Ooh. That has got a way higher chance, though. Yes, let's go here. Critical success. Guys, also take how many lives I made the most closer to enemy fire. Jabin thought furious seems to acknowledge the way the team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties. Good deal. Good deal. Sweet. That paid off anyway. Yes, we got some level 2ers coming up at you there, fellas. Good job, buddy. Way to go, Neelix. We gotta have a talk there, guy. Okay, motion on the Cassie, huh? Cass, you gotta get better taste than dudes, my girl. My dearest Cass, didn't I promise you I would save you? I knew you would become for me, my love. You lied, you endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the Caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the Caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it is the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Cass, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. You damn right it is, girl. I'm grateful now. Okay. We have things to do. I have to ask Cass what she knows about the Caretaker. Ask Cass and Neelix met. Ask Cass why she came to the surface. Well, let's see. What do you know about the Caretaker, bitch? You can tell us about the Caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Octane with food and water, energy protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it? Or where he came from? No, we don't have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Alright, well, what else here? If it's so dangerous service, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearn for freedom and discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people in it so dependent on the Caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, was unbearable. Okay. We once possessed telepathic abilities, but these attributes, yes, atroped over many generations. So how did you and Neelix meet? I'm curious. How did you two meet? I want to know. Oh, slave trade, but she was kind of somebody like me. I had great. He was a very got gifts, laughs. He's the only good thing. Terrible place. Well, okay. Yes, I apologize, but I'll do it again in a heartbeat. Well, that doesn't make you any more trustworthy, my friend. We have things to do. Get to work. Yes, Captain, the science base back online. We have researched the signal amplifier. Can you initiate a medical hologram? Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Dr. Our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sick bay for now and this patient Cass. There's no need for concern. I am compatibly treating no injuries, broken manner, bruises, grazing, and Cass. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. I do my best, Captain. I am programmed for the optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'd excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganize. Alright, let's go there. Get that going. Let's get the hydroponics bay on hold for a minute, apparently. Alright, Cass is being checked out. What do we got? We got this guy being cleared out. Yes, so that is happening. Alright. All is being handled. Down to 782. And coming over there is going to pretty much drain everything we have left for resources in this sector, so, or system, or whatever. So, let's get this going here. Repair that. That's 3 cycles, that's 3 cycles. That'll be all up at the same time. Don't need that or that right now. So let us go back to the system and cruise over here. Okay, we have the signal amplifier blueprints crafted. Alright, so I did fly back to Akampa. We are here at Akampa. Let's go. Send away team, my friend. So Cass is on her way down, lovely little lass. Alright. Let's see. We ain't got Paris because he's still missing in action. We need some of this action, some of this action, a little phaser action. Chewbacca got both of those covered. Everyone's level 2, so that's good, except for Cass. So, let's see, he's the only phaser, huh? So we're taking Phaser Boy with us. And we need a good engineer with us, so I'm thinking B'Elanna, yeah? 48 over Kim's 32. And she's a B. So let's do that. So Chewbacca, B'Elanna, and Cass, get it on, kids. Let's go. Okay, upon materializing in a tunnel, a group of Kazon are already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off a bit. Watch out, shouts one of them. The foreign warriors are back. Alright, the captain, the Kazon seemed hesitant, almost fearful. What are your orders? Bluff to open fire. If they don't retreat, count to 3. And then enters directly into the tunnel entrance. I feel like I'm missing something here. Guess you're gonna have to go this way. Come on, baby. Oh! The Kazon by surprise. Use fire warning shots by quickly cease fire when the away team shows no reaction. The Kazon make no further attempts to interfere. So that was a failure, but yet I'm here. Okay. Use the amplifier to locate the breach in the barrier. Use the amplifier to locate breaches in the barrier. Well, I mean, honestly, either way you go. Alright. Over 2 minutes, a small breach, blah, blah, blah. Okay. How do we submit variety? Let codes list. Let Cass lead it. Go. Okay. This is located missing time. Strange medical equipment. Coaching. Research weapon bed before. Okay. Got an earthquake going on. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy reunion. The caretaker array has apparently responded itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Well, we're gonna go here, buddy. Oh. fallen rocks, collapse and ceiling, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Okay, we're out. And the signal amplifiers focus capturing the country consistently being interrupted. We can beam out like this. Alright, well. Let's see, this gets me some science, so we can just pop up on that like that and go bang, bang, boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, alright. Well, we're out. We're good. We made it. Okay. Chakotay recruited. Welcome, Chakotay. Commander Chakotay. Welcome aboard Voyager. I am Captain Catherine Janeway. And Mr. Paris, it's good to have you back. Have my pilot back. What, no champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis Taurus. What's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck in the Federation syndicates in the with the Federation syndicates in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal of getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could be useful. Did you learn anything about the Caretaker? Ordinarily abducting people, and he increases their power supply to half a decade. And he's destroying the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something, but what? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much, and that's good because they wouldn't survive. Apparently they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us of the Caretaker and opening a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warning. The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the Caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then, he has provided for the Ocampa, a debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tubak, there's enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis happened. The Ocampa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The Caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no consequence. I assume that he is responsible for the ecological disaster, building an underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. In addition, it was mentioned that the Caretaker provided the Ocampa with a mere 5 years worth of energy, coupled with the destructive access tunnels, blah, blah, and his frequent reference to running out of time. The logical conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as Caretaker. I believe he is dying. If he is dying, how the hell are we supposed to get home? The Caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make any sense of that? We woke up covered with scabs. The Ocampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of excuse. We were sick before. They also mentioned others the same disease. Okay. They died. What are you both doing? Just get to sick bay. Yep. Captain, the condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of a foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate a few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis. I've already started a treatment with my expertise. They should make a full recovery. Well, good for you, cocky little doctor. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis, Captain. Aware he is in an intimate death, the Caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, one who would continue his work. This explains the abductions and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. If he dies before we finding a subsequent suitor, we will be stranded. We have to return the array before it is too late. Captain, given the Caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more aggressive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan is right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Perhaps torpedoes, the whole thing. The whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Yes. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run to violate some tune. Yes. Yes. Cocky. Alright, any combat system viewing like sparring partner. We have one right. Our ship, there's a Cachote. Yes. Just remember to set the simulation. I'll keep that in mind, Commander. Alright, each combat encounter you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize specific strengths and abilities. Okay. So, let's go. Let's see. We need a Chuvok, coordinates attack, fires 2 simultaneous phasers, increased damage. Attacks are limited time, granting a brief window of involvement with 26-second cooldown. Shield hacking, hacks energy, shield, weapons, 20 seconds cooldown. Freeze cooldown. Modern heroes combat abilities for 4 seconds, 30 seconds cooldown. That's pretty good. Stop it. Alright. Autonomously phasers are prepared to automate torpedoes manually. You control this ship by operating the command menu to and deciding how to approach the enemy.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, interesting. So, what do we do here? Orders. Alright. Order your ship to try to attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive movements. Fleeing requires enemies' engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as far as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged substance. Okay, close. So we'll go to actions. Offensive actions.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Do I have to use? Okay. So, what do we do here? Evasive maneuvers, dodge enemy attacks for a limited time, granting a brief window of invulnerability.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright.
Ability ready, Captain.
Alright, so how do I fire it? From torpedo.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Fire torpedo. What about this? Can I use this at all? No. Damn keyboard screwed me on that. I'm fighting. Yep. Okay. So, with all that said, so got 4 cycles there, so we didn't even move in cycles, did we? Torpedo launch bay, okay. Alright, well, what do we got over here? let us, I guess we're out of here, right? Let's go to sectors, let's go to here. Alright, construction report. Ready, ready. Very good, very good. 6 of 12 in there. 12 of 12. 12 of 12. So, this has got nobody in it. So can I move these people? Switch off. 6 of 10, there we go. Switch back on. 0 of 12, good deal, okay. Whether or not that's where I wanted to put them. I think I want to get rid of these and leave that one. But what am I going to put up here? I don't know. Shield generators. Alright, well, let's keep on keeping on here. So I got nothing else to clean. Everything pretty much is repaired except for shuttle bay and that one. Let's go ahead and repair the shuttle. No, I need 5 of those. What about this guy? I don't need 8 of those. And all these need a whole shootload too. 35, 20. Alright, well, it looks like we're at an impasse here, my friends. So let us... We got 2 remaining on a hydro bay. Hopefully that's not too big. Because I don't have nowhere to put it. Yeah, I could move. Yeah, we'll have to move one of these guys down here. How big is the hydro bay? Is it 3 or is it 2? I guess we'll find out, huh? Alright, so hydro bay is done. Everything here is done. Hull reinforcement, I think, will be small battery compartments as well. Oh, inspired workforce. We ain't got much done here. Let's go with hull reinforcement. Yeah, I want my hull reinforced. I'm sorry, but we're going there. We're doing that. Let's go. Hydro bay. Let's see if what it looks like if we can see hydroponics bay. Where is said hydroponics bay? Hydroponics bay is 3. Damn it all. So that means if we move, we have to move both of those and lose one of them. Damn. So we put in an emergency crew quarters in here. And then we're gonna have to take both of those out. So we can go ahead and shut this one off. Move them. Yeah. Don't need no Sirius XM calling me for some reason. Alright, so let's see. We got that offline. Switch it back on, so I believe they're all over here now. Yeah, 8 of 12. 0 of 12. So we can take this management and dismantle it. And once that's built, we can move them over there. And then I can dismantle that. And then, yeah, We'll see what happens. Alright, emergency quarters are built. Remove. Oh, no, 3 remaining. Okay. So that's removed. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we get. See what we got. Let's look what's cracking. We still got plenty of that. We get 150 on those. So technically, we could run over here. Alright, hydroponics bay is online. Hull reinforcement is done. Small battery compartment, do it. I just think I know where I want to put that. So let's go here. Alright, that is built. Hydro bay up and running. I don't have enough people, so we'll leave it offline. Alright, well, that's good. So we are going to hopefully be in good shape here. We'll see though. I have a feeling we may have messed up though. I don't know. Let us see. What does this say? Max capacity. Max capacity. I can dig it the most. Alright. Well, we're cruising. Alright, Captain. We reached our destination. Orders. Let's go. Let's get it go, guy. Make sure the old keyboard ready to rock, baby. Seems we're expected, Captain. Get the controller back on. No wonder it wasn't working. Alright. Okay, well, they're probably not calling to chat. Yes, sir. I'll have our Marquis Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Gazon have to say first, okay? Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us? All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. That's all. After you your display of firepower, we do not fear you, but we are not fools. We have no dispute with you. Then leave the array as ours. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath. Jabin, we can discuss this like two civilized. He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering their weapons. Battle stations. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's go. Instant charge. Basic maneuvers, I feel. Marquee maneuvers. What's this? Marquee maneuvers increase Voyager's rotation speed and boost weapons damage output for 20 seconds. Cooldown. Coordinated attack fires 2 simultaneously, so as to increase damage.
What are your orders, Captain?
Alright, let's go. I got all my controls here. I want this to do. Alright, so let's go. Offensive actions. Target their shields.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Oh, not the fire. Okay.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Aha. Alright, so now what? Target.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay. Well, we didn't take any damage, that's good. It will be mine. Okay, well, I guess we have too much to hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need to send us back to where we came from. Impossible. I barely have enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water, and then they won't be able to survive. We were explorers for another guards. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. 2, there are others. She went off to look for more interesting places. Okay. Germans are allowing the Ocampa to care for themselves. Their children. Children grow up, they need challenges. Maybe the Ocampa are stronger than you think. Send us home. Captain Jevin wasn't bluffing. The reinforcements have arrived. I could charge you access to your array system and transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. Then they will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Ocampa. Okay, Crystalline 4. Okay, here's the end of the first episode. He's gone, Captain. The Kazon are closing in. Shall we try to access the primary controls? Alright, well, if I go to return home, that's pretty much the end of the game. I'll destroy the array, right? Okay, we never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Ocampa for our own convenience. Lieutenant Tupac, ready the... Yes. Oh, shut up, Ilana. Fire. And bing, bang, boom, go them dudes. We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, Balana. The Ocampa there, they remind me of our people when we were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Ocampa deserved to do that. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded out, aren't we? Great, now we've definitely missed the next parole healer, yes. Oh, shut it, Tupac. Oh, thanks, Tupac. Hadn't thought about that. Jevin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. And a comment, if the hull is integrity destroyed, it will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team 1 to engineering office. Line. Alright, so gotta go back into the ship here. Am I actually working on anything right now? No, I am not. So what that means. I come into where is. Here's one of them anyway. Workshop, no. Torpedo base, telegraphy, engineering office. Assigned to hull repair. There we go. And apparently this is just not on right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and just turn it off. Where was that other one at? Right here. Okay. I mean, does it take people? What's this? Let's see. Just on. Provides one work team. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We'll leave it on. They're offline. Hydroponics bay needs to be some people. So if I wanted to get that online, I could just turn some other things off, huh? Or we can progress the game and see if we get some peoples. $70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends. Kazan, Mucky. Yes, those guys. The Maquis and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crew on 1 ship. Stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn, blah, blah, blah. Coexistence. Well, Commander, I have the position of Voyager's first officer. Alright, you're willing to trust the Maquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. 27 new crew, yes. Neelix, Cass, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. We can offer you so much in the sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my... Oh, alcohol. Morale officer. Okay, yeah, a guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an officer, Mr. Neelix and Cass. What about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover, perhaps... Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities and better. Learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him and assist him in the sick bay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well. Then welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we have stirred up a little trouble in a good way, I think. Alright. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabba sparked our mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time in ordering the dispersed survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is trying to find other Talaxians, experience grateful growing crowd. Surprise 21 new crew. That's like 50 new people, man. Alright, everybody listen up. Okay, stand strong as one crew. Defend ourselves. Unite, explore, and unknown, and learn. Overcome differences. Unite as one. Stand strong as one crew. Defend ourselves. Alright. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. Chart new territory, seek solutions, explore, but duty calls us home. To explore vital properties, the only way to competitors train 75 years is unacceptable. Adapt, overcome, never give up, and find a way together. Alright, adapt, overcome, and reach home. Never give up. It's kind of all the same thing, honestly. Yes. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself skills as a pilot and role member of the crew. I hereby appoint you as our first flight control officer. Ha 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 ha, Chewbacca, you're so funny. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, guys. We are at the 2-hour mark here, guy. Setting a new course for flying home. Goody, goody, goody. Complete. Voyager starts a new journey home. We'll stay here for now because we got a lot of stuff we can go get still. So, we are going to explore some more with that. We're going to wrap this one up. It has been 2 hours. Probably break this down into a 2-parter, I think. Jeez. That first episode was a long one. They did it on Voyager, the series. They broke the first one down to a 2-parter, didn't they? I think they did. Anyway. Thanks for watching. If you're still with me this far, if this is a 2-parter, then thanks for watching the second video of the 2-parter, I guess. You know what I mean? So, yeah, for now, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe because it really does help out the channel. Help us grow and get out to there and let other people see our goofy gaming. So, until then, again, like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one. Until then, see ya!